Hello, it's Heather with R-Rated Reviews, and we're doing R-Rated After Dark tonight. I'm in my workshop. I don't know if that clock is right. Maybe is it? Oh yeah, it's late. And I don't feel like going to bed right now because I had to cut down. I just want to do a woodworking video, like in one shot that's like short, easy, maybe pause it and then continue so I don't have to merge a bunch of shit. And I really want to finish my daughter's tree branch coat rack. And I'm in my loungewear. But I'm not going to do that because 2 weeks ago, I had to cut down like a dead cherry tree, like flowering cherry tree. And I knew at the time it was good wood and it just didn't register. But when I cut it down, the trunk, the inside of the wood was so gorgeous that, the woman was like, I was carrying it to the street. And I said to her, "Can I have the trunk?" And she's like, "Yeah." So I brought it home in a couple of sizable pieces. This is one of them. And I don't even want to cut this because I might just do something funky with that. Now, I have one more really tall piece in the living room. I have it in the house like to dry naturally, but I want to practice because I went shopping with TJ a couple of weeks ago, and he got, I don't know if the video posted, but he bought me a new Christmas tree because I bought the big like 12-foot tree for the 14-foot ceilings, this big fat tree, and I can't take it. And I think he felt bad. So he bought me like a size appropriate Christmas tree for my new place. And when we were at home, I haven't been there in so long. That store is fucking awesome. There was so much shit. And I saw him looking at wooden salad bowls, like serving bowls and like salad bowls. And I'm the one that started the tradition with a homemade Christmas present every year. So when I saw this wood, I thought this would be a great practice piece. It's not completely dry yet, but I looked it up. It's supposed to be between 6 and 8% for like furniture. This isn't furniture. So I did read a few other websites that said 20% moisture, let it dry naturally inside for like 2 weeks, and it's okay for woodworking, not necessarily furniture. So I couldn't find any batteries. I'm like, where the fuck are all my batteries? I had like 45 batteries and 17 chargers with like 3 more boxes with 2 or 3 new batteries unopened each. And I think as a result of me continually leaving batteries on the side of my trailer and not realizing it, I have like 10 batteries. So I found this pack of 3 batteries. I think this is a 2, a 4, and a 6 from the last Ryobi days. And I haven't even opened it. And how stupid, because look, it's got a tool bag inside. And I love these little tool bags. So I'm gonna show you some products too, because my corner cat is like dead. And that's gonna be the one that would be do a great job with in the bowl and stuff. My orbital's not really gonna do that. But I have an awesome Dremel, and I got great sanding attachments from Amazon. So I'm going to show those to you. I know, no matter where you buy it, it's from China. Let me get the kit and the pieces and show you. I want to say this kit was like $15 or $18. Maybe it was $20 on Amazon. I don't even remember. 419 pieces with a great carry case. It's from Longmate. When you open the top, it's got all these great Dremel bits, carving, inscribing, rotary tips, little tiny drills for pilot holes. It's fantastic. Different size, not the mandrel, collet. So I have all different size collets because the mandrel, this is the mandrel, has to be a certain size for it to fit in the Dremel. And the collets come in different sizes. So if you have a different collet, so these are the collets. This goes in the neck of the Dremel. So when you have different size mandrels, you have to find the collet that will hold it tight. You put it in the Dremel, and then screw the tip on. And I'll show you that. But I have so many different sizes of collets now, because I can't tell you how many times I couldn't get the mandrel in there because they weren't compatible. And then the sides of this, I got it painted shut. Look at this. These are all grinding tips, sanding tips, grinding discs, sanding wheels. That's one side. Then the other side is like all buffing. And then there's a bottom drawer, which is all replacements with more sanding tips, more buffing tips. It's got some really other cool, the little metal brushes that you can clean things with. A lot of different mandrels. There's just so much with this kit. I've made so much use of it for years. And then one of the coolest things I ever bought off of Amazon was when I built a custom sliding barn door for my very first client, where she insisted on giving me the measurements and they were wrong 3 times. And I had to go out and measure myself. She wanted a sliding barn door for her bathroom. There was no room for a sliding barn door because you have to have room twice the width of the door so you can open and close it. She had switches and outlets on one side, and I wound up having to rig this thing cut up to the head. I mean, I made it work. And the only way to do it was to get into these tight spaces to sand. None of my sanders would do it. Found this for my Dremel. Velcro hook and loop, just like the rest of the sanders, but the bags all came together, and 60 grit, 40 grit, 80 grit, 120, 240, tons and 180, tons of different grits. The only thing is, because it's not made by Dremel, my Dremel doesn't love it. So I have to be careful with it, because I feel like sometimes this thing is a little heavy, and when it spins really fast for a while, the Dremel seems to get a little hot. Then I got these inscribing tips. They're for carving and engraving. I forgot how to open it. Why do you have to make things like for smart people? Oh, there you go. Look at these. This was like $10. You can't buy this shit anywhere in Home Depot. Even Walmart carries this stuff. You can't get it that cheap. So Amazon is a great place to get some of that stuff. And now I just have to charge the batteries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my multi-tool. No, not my multi-tool. My cut-off wheel. This. Love this. My only downside to this is that it does like to burn through batteries quickly. I'm going to carve, I'm going to cut a bunch of lines, checkerboard lines in this, so that I can start popping pieces out with my chisel set and get it down to a reasonable size. This will be my practice bowl, because it's not quite dry enough yet, and it's not the best piece. I was going to slice it later, but I want to carve the outside of it to make it more round when the bowl part is finished. But I want to keep as much of the live edge on it as I can, if possible, like even if it's just a strip around the top. So it might be an odd looking bowl, but it'll be my practice bowl, because I'm going to make a serving bowl or a salad bowl, and possibly 2 salad bowls to eat out of for TJ for Christmas. So I'm going to get that set up and some batteries charging. So when I came home with all this wood, I had the trunks standing in the foyer, and like I was saying earlier, it didn't register. I knew it was gorgeous wood. I knew what tree I cut down. It just, the math didn't add up. Until all of a sudden, TJ comes home and he sees all these tree trunks standing in the foyer. And he goes, wow, where'd you get all that cherry wood from? And I'm like, fuck, man, that's why it looks like that. It's fucking cherry wood. Meanwhile, I'm like, what beautiful trunk. Can I take it home? I just cut down your flowering cherry tree. Cherry wood. Duh. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? So this is a larger piece of the trunk. It wasn't a very large tree, so we're not getting like a big serving bowl. It's going to be more of a one-person serving bowl. And then this is another small piece. I still have like a 3-foot piece that's in the house. So I just brought those out for tonight. I might even put this on my chop saw once or twice to just get the round part of the blade to start carving some stuff while the batteries are charging, because I literally have no batteries. So I'm really happy I got another toolkit. I'm wondering if I could probably route it. I could route an edge in it, but let's see what the chop saw does. I really actually can't do anything, because this chop saw is too small to reach out, and I do have the battery operated sliding compound miter saw now, but it's battery. And I'm thinking I would use my multi-tool, but it's battery. Use my router, but it's battery. I have some 2 amps. I don't think they'll do much, but I'll try. I have such a ridiculous inventory of replacement blades for the table saw, the chop saw, the sawzall, the fucking multi-tool, that I can't even find where I put them. I finally found these. So I want to I think this is a diamond blade that's on here. I'm not using that. This is metal cut off. Metal and stainless. Metal, great. Metal. That must be the metal. That must be the one that comes free in the fucking kit. Metal, metal, metal. I'm not cutting metal, you fucking assholes. Everything's metal. I need a wood. Where's the one that's for everything? And of course the onboard Allen key storage is empty because they vibrate out. I gotta change this. I tried to use this one and it's not working. I'm gonna try a metal one. Otherwise, I have cut off blades for my Dremel, but they're straight blades, and I don't think that's not gonna work for what I'm trying to do. I need a round blade. I don't want to have to chisel this whole fucking thing. I want to get started. And this is why I do entirely too much, completely unsafe stuff, not designed for my circular saw, because the metal blade was not going to work. It smells like burnt wood in here. I wanted this done, and I couldn't get any of my tools to do it with the wrong blade. So I put a fresh blade in my circular saw. I just dropped it down, drove some lines, and I'm going to use my wood chisels that I bought so long ago that I've never used. And I'm going to start popping this wood out. I've never done this before. I've just seen it done in a video, and I thought it might be a decent way to get started. We'll see. Or not. Get out of here, spider. Did I just bend this fucking thing? Oh, the wood I bent. All right. There we go. Okay, so I have been here for a minute, and if this is how long it's going to take, I don't know if it's because the wood is still wet or if it's because that's how fucking hard it is to chisel wood. But I did have a split in the trunk, so I put Type-On 3 in there all over and then clamped it shut. But I'm going to start thinking outside the box for a minute. Okay, so in order to be efficient in think outside the box and to compensate for my lack of patience, I'm gonna make a little more progress using a different avenue. Come on. Oh wait, do I have it backwards? I have it backwards. Who's got time for that shit? Much faster. I just put a bunch of those in there and then just fucking pound those out. Otherwise, TJ's not getting a serving bowl and a couple of eating dishes, bowls. He's getting a plate on the chop saw, sanded, and maybe a coaster. Because, no. Now, that's what I call progress. Yeah, that's, I can work with that. Okay, so I did chisel a bunch of this out, but then I decided that if I could be so much more efficient using my spade bits, why the fuck am I chiseling these out when I can just... use my multi-tool. traditional woodworking, but it's efficiency at its best. I mean, how the hell else am I going to get this done faster? That needs a new blade. And the onboard tool storage has vibrated the tool out. Let's hope. Same one. Nope, of course not. Bigger one. I think that's the one that fits the circular saw. Yep. What's with the fucking metal? Bimetal, bimetal. Okay. Wood, plastic, soft metal. Precision wood and plastic. Definitely not precision yet. Precision wood and plastic. This is wood. Let me do the bimetal. Precision wood and plastic. Oh, why do I have... I'm not up to precision. I'm up to rough. All right. Good. Put this back. Let's see. There we go. Make more progress. This shit is so loud. I wouldn't be surprised if he could hear this all the way in the house asleep. Look at my fucking workbench. I get shit everywhere. I did a second set of spade bit holes, and then I removed. It doesn't want to work. So I'm wondering. These are the Bosch spade bits, and I got them as big as 1 1/4. But I think I have the Diablo. Ooh, my loungewear is so dusty. I think I have speed bits. Okay, so the first bit that I used, the biggest one I have is 1 1/4, which is not that easy to come by. It's the Bosch, I think it's Bosch spade bits. They're the Daredevil, 10 times faster, full thread tip, speed wave paddle. I think I beat the fuck out of that one, and it doesn't want to, unless this is just hardwood and wet. But I'm going to give the Speed Demon set a try. This is a pretty cool set. I don't know what I paid for it, but it says $55 value, so it was less than that. So you get 1/4, 3/8, half, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 7/8, 13/16, 1, 1 1/8, and 1 1/4. So I was reading about these several years back, about who makes the best spade bits, because I was not having very good luck with them. Now these Speed Demon ones, fast and effortless, drilling in clean wood. Now I think these work better, but they only go up to 1 inch. Because that last round of Bosch ones did not want to, barely broke the surface. So, come on. And the best thing is, I love, these are impact rated. So you can put them in a drill, but I just put them in my impact driver. Did I really write my initials on every single? I did. Wrote my initials on every spade bit. People steal my shit. And this 2 amp battery stocks. Let's see how this works. This is the Speed Demon. Big difference, holy shit. Holy fuck. They're going right through. Look at this. I'll show you the 2 of them. So, these are the Bosch ones. I just could not get them to go any deeper. Then I went into the other Bosch ones with the Speed Demons, and look at them. Like fucking bowling ball holes. Oh yeah. It's getting hot. Maybe I just beat that one to death too. I don't know. But that's much better. And now I go back to my multi-tool. This is woodworking. It's heatherified. This is heather style. Efficiency, no patience. And if this looks even remotely good when I'm done, it's not going to be the practice bowl. It's me fucking teacher's bowl and that's it. I'm fucking done. My multi-tool started blinking at me, so I thought the battery was dying. No, it was just getting overheated. I wish I had a button that would allow me to blink and say I was getting overheated and tired. So, no, I can't work anymore. I'm overheated and tired. Nope. This is going to be a long project. So much for like one night. Make a video, but at least what I can say is this will be like a part 1 that I don't have to edit, and I'll just post it and you guys can fucking laugh your asses off. Ow, don't do that. Ow, that was the fucking skin between, oh, that was the skin between my thumb and my index finger. That fucking hurt. That didn't tickle. Okay, as much as I would love to continue, it's getting late and I need to go to sleep. This is just going to wind up being like part 1 of I have no idea how many parts because of all that I got done, which surprisingly was a little bit more. I mean, look at this. That's a lot of damn wood that came out of here. I mean, there is such a ways to go. And it looks like absolute ass right now. And I'm sure this might wind up being a how not to video. But let's not judge until it comes out at the end. Because I'm going to make this work somehow. And this is going to look, this is going to be cool. It smells like shit in here. I can't fucking breathe. But I can tell you, I definitely, I wish the Speed Demon spade bit set came in the 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. I only have the up to 1 1/4 in the Bosch. They're pretty good, but even though the shape is the same as the Speed Demon works so much better. My chisels are from Olympia. Now, I don't know too much about any of them to give you a comparison. Pretty sure I got them at Home Depot. I don't even think they carry them in the store. I think I had to order these online. My multi-tool, obviously, is Ryobi. Where's my big fat chisel? My impact driver is Ryobi. Here it is. Here's the big fat one. I bought just a very basic chisel set because I didn't know how much I would actually use them. And bought them like 2 years ago. This is the first time I'm using them. So I got 4 sizes. The clamps, I'll tell you. I like Irwin clamps, except these. I know which brand this is, and I just can't think of it right now. They're from Home Depot. These are fucking awesome. I'll tell you, Hyper Tough makes sucky clamps. The Irwin are usually pretty good, but sometimes these are just, who the fuck me? Oh, hussy? Sounds like a dirty word. Bessie. It's not hussy. It's Bessie. Bessie makes good tools, good clamps. I've got some really large, long, like, those must be 2 or 3 foot clamps. They're too big for this. But I would definitely, I've used these spade bits for a lot of different things. And they're always very good. There's a lot of wood stuck in this one. I really beat the shit out of these tonight. They're the Speed Demon Impact Strong. Let me turn this one around for you. That's these. And these. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in the Bosch set. Oh, 12 pieces. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 in the Speed Demon set. What else we got? That's it. Questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. Unless you're going to be mean. No, this was not proper woodworking. This is my first bowl. I'm making a bowl. And I don't feel like looking it up. I want to figure it out for myself. I'm just having fun. It's for a gift. I'm not charging anybody. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It's for a gift. It's the thought that counts. And I mean, I like TJ, but I don't like him that much. I don't need to spend 2 fucking months out here. So I'm going to do the best that I can with the knowledge that I don't have. I'm going to figure it out. And that's that. If you want to hit like or subscribe, please, please, please. I just love when you do that. Have a great night.